Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Engineer Gaming, and this is our first support guide for Evolve, and we'll be covering Sunny. Again, the structure will be the tutorial videos, then move on to equipment, then perks, and then to our actual strategies and tactics to play as Sunny.
Sunny is the support hunter. She provides the team with a tactical advantage. Deploy your shield drone to protect your teammates. Your fuel booster supercharges a teammate's jetpack, giving them extra fuel and faster flight speed. Your mini nuke grenade launcher deals heavy damage. Remember to use your cloak. Boosting your trapper helps them find the monster quickly. Boost teammates who are under attack to give them extra mobility. Deploy the shield drone on high ground to give it good line of sight to you and your teammates while making it harder for the monster to destroy.
Now for her equipment. First up is the mini nuke grenade launcher. Its base damage is 200 to 20 max. It has a blast radius of about 5 meters with no damage drop. That means that within that 5 meters, it is always going to do the same amount of damage. It doesn't drop off as you get farther away from your target. And the reload is about 2 seconds. Next up is the jetpack booster. It has a recharge time of about 20 seconds. And with full capacity, you can get someone to travel about 80 meters base. And then a little bit more with max mastery. Not entirely sure on the max distance. And the range you could actually target someone with it is 50 meters away. Her last piece of equipment is her shield drone. It has a charge time of 7 seconds, so that's when you actually deploy it. It'll take 7 seconds to charge up before it'll actually be able to shield someone. The damage the shielding can take is 800 base and 880 max, and its range is 60 meters. Next up are her perks. The first perk we recommend is reload speed. It'll allow you to get more shots off quicker with the mini nuke launcher, so that'll allow you to do more damage per second. And it'll allow you to use the jetpack booster more often, so whenever your team does get in trouble, you can cut out the time of just waiting for your jetpack to come back, especially because it has a 20-second recharge, so with the reload speed, decreasing that about 6 seconds is a long time and can really effectively help you keep your team alive. The next perk we recommend is capacity increase. This will allow you to jetpack people longer, so you could then get them at farther distances, or just help them get away from the monster for easier if the monster is still just going after them even after you boost through the normal amount. Also, it would allow the shield drone to take more, the shield of the shield drone to take more damage before it would stop and have to recharge again. So that's another thing to do to help keep your team alive. And the last perk we recommend is either jetpack recharge or movement speed. It's mainly just anything to help you catch back up to your team after you've used your jetpack booster to get them all farther ahead. So you can use either jetpack recharge or movement speed, whichever one you prefer. Now for actual strategies and tactics. For Sunny, she's fairly straightforward and easy to play. Just when you're outside of combat, mainly be using the jetpack booster to get your team farther ahead so they can catch the monster easier. You preferably want to be boosting Trapper, so that way they can get the jump on the monster and get the dome quicker. If Maggie is your Trapper, you don't want to be boosting her as much, because then she can get ahead of Daisy, and then Daisy's going to have to stop and backtrack for a little bit, and it won't be as easy to do, and it'll take you longer to catch up to the monster.
Stink bomb!
Next up are Sunny's in-combat tactics. First thing you want to do in the start of a dome is find a good place that's high up, that has good line of sight on the fighting area, and place your drone there so that way it can charge up, and then by the time the monster starts engaging you, it can start shielding, and it'll have good line of sight to shield everyone. Also, once you place the drone, leave it alone. You don't want to hang around it, because then if the monster comes for you, he can also destroy the shield drone, and you'd rather keep that alive and have him have to go out of his way to break it instead of just having to come across it while he's trying to get someone else down. Also, be mindful of your team's health. Once they get about halfway, then you should switch to your jetpack booster to then allow them to escape from the monster and giving your medic a chance to heal them. Until then, you can use your mini nuke launcher to then hammer on the monster just to get some damage off. And make sure you're farther back in the fight. You don't need to be up close with Sunny. She works best at range. And we'll demonstrate these tactics in some following clips.
Not fast enough. Hey, just for you. Healing burst ready. Who needs some? Healing shield ready. Bullseye.
Markov requires aid.
Feel better? Yeah, that was me. You're welcome. Whatever's doing, dodge!
Shield running out.
Bullseye!
Shield is gone.
Thanks.
I am wounded.
Boom! It'll pick me up from your bug man. Okay, someone take a roasting.
Alright, that about wraps up our Sunny guide. Thanks for watching.